Alright boys, welcome to the channel Mac Dactyl Built. I want to start by saying I appreciate and I thanks everybody for subscribing, liking, commenting in the channel. Today I want to show you something different that I'm getting into. It's kind of like a new passion that I have when I'm not doing body work, when I'm not working with cars. So I'm going to show you without further waiting. Alright boys, so you already know I have this little shop here. New addition that I did from when it's raining. It's nighttime like now, and simply I don't have anything to do outside because it's late. So I'll start introducing everything in the channel. We have the YC. I was told it's a YC frame. We're trying to see if we could confirm that in the future. But it's supposed to be a YC. The motor is a Satch Gen 250. It is a 4-stroke. I believe it's 5-speed. I was messing with it the other day with my neighbor, and I was able to turn it on myself. I wish I got it on camera, but as I was turning it on with this cover over here, something going on with the carb. I've been watching videos. I guess the carb is overflowing, so it was floating to the intake as well, getting floated, and it was leaking. So I'm gonna try to see if I could simply clean it, clean the carb like everybody does, adjust the floaters, see if it's too rich or something, if it's getting stuck. I have another idea in mind, but before we get into that, I'll show you everything else. Now, we have my Honda CBR F3 98. It's a 600. It's another project of the channel. These are things that it's exactly that, projects. I acquired them cheap. They all need a little work, like this one. Yeah, remember we painted the frame, we ordered the flares, the seat, the plate, so we gave it a makeover. With the Honda CBR, we're slowly getting there. I'm trying to do it correctly. I have a new leather for the seat that's gonna cover up the seat, kind of a upholstery, so I gotta cover those in the future. I've been covering like vacuum lines and stuff like that little by little. I want to do it right, so I'm waiting for one of my boys that is a good bike boy, and see if we could go over with everything that I did, make sure everything is correct, so I got no rush on this one. I'll be able to charge that. Then I have my son mini bike. You already know he drove on this one. He learned. This is the one that we use around every time that we go places to have fun with the family. Then we got the EV7 electric bike. I use that thing again for when we go out places with the boys to have fun. We take both of this, so we take turns in both of them and just have a blast. That racer one is my son too. I gotta get the charger. It's electric bike for him to practice. Want him to have his things. So the new ones that we got, I just acquired this too. Took out a little dirt bike. It's nothing special right now, so I just share a little of the story and what's the plans. It's a 49cc. I believe it's 1 gear. It is 2-stroke. I got plenty of part for it. Like the owner gave me 2 set of different rims that I gotta mess around with it. It doesn't have any fairings. It do have a tank that came with it, which is broken, but I got a spare tank, the same one, so there's no problem with it. I got inner tubes. I gotta go over that bike, see what is missing, what is not. I know it's missing like the axle for the back rim. That rim has got play. So I'm not sure if that axle belongs in the back or if that's the front and they just got the wrong rim. I don't know what's going on. I'll get it figured out in the future. The mini crotch rack is a 49cc. That automatic is no gears. That one I got it. My son Mike on the past had one, the same one when he was little. So it kind of came like a bundle deal because I bought this one. He gave me everything for $75. You couldn't go wrong. The motor seat's in good condition. In the future, I'm gonna start, putting it together. I want to start doing like little short videos, motivating and helping out, with little bikes and stuff like that, because it's not all about cars and bando and painting and swapping motors. We do have little ones. We do like stuff like this in the family that we do on days that we bored. So why not start playing a little series like that? I also want to grow the audience with this kind of content. So if it helps somebody how to do this, you guys could do the same and apply it to yourself. Like for example, like I was trying to say, I see this in Ace Beat. He wanted 75. I didn't want to lowball him. He gave me plenty of parts, like 2 sets of rims, like I said. The only thing is missing is the seat, which I got a spare seat, luckily. I got like the back fairings. It's just missing like the fronts. Some minor ones that I could use, order or get in Facebook use and paint it. So little by little we go over the 49cc dirt bike. What am I gonna do with it? And also the pocket rocket bike, the crash racket. Right now the problem with this one is that the carburetor is leaking. So I'm attempting to see if I could eye it out, see if simply that one and this carburetor are sort of what compatible, so I could completely just take this one out of here, put that one over there, take this one. In the process of working with this bike, we rebuild that carburetor. If I have to buy a new carburetor for this one, it'll be no problem. But being that I turned that on the other day and the only problem was that was leaking, I want to try and see if I could stop the leaking on the gas issue. Another thing, it was making a little noise when you rev it on the bottom. So I don't know if the motor is good completely or if it's just because it was missing oil, because I spotted it empty. You see the oil level? It shows it's empty there. So it was a quick warm up. It turned off on its own, so I didn't even force it. The carb was supposed to be new, but it's giving problems. I don't know. I'm gonna take it out, remove it. It could be the adapter plate that they did. It's got like some spacing that's not going back, so I want to take it out, see what I could do. Maybe if this one have a better fitment there, if they compatible, trying to put this one over there, see how it does, if maybe the leak stops, because I definitely want to get this going. You know, I was trying to take it to my boy Danny from Brooklyn the other day, so that we could have a little fun and rip it, but with that leaking and stuff like that, I didn't want to force it. Also, like I mentioned, this motor has been swapped here. It doesn't belong in this frame at all. So somebody did a poor attempt on swapping it. She turns on, she runs, but little things that gotta be go over. One thing that my neighbor pointed out to me is missing a mount here. So the motor got a little flex. So I ended up buying this bracket. They're pretty thick. I'm gonna simply just try to fabricate some brackets from here to there, and maybe here to there, so you know we have protection and it's more sturdy. So I'm gonna attempt to fabricate something within the next couple days, and I'll keep you guys on to that. Yeah, today I'm not really getting into taking anything apart because I gotta do my own research before I do. This is a 250cc 4-stroke motor. That's a 49cc. So I have to see if the carbs, if it is what it is, if it's whatever, if they do fit compatible, if it's not, I know I still want to take that out, go over it. If I could try to rebuild it, clean it, make sure it doesn't leak, is my goal. I really want to try out this dirt bike. She only got front brake. The back brakes are there, but the part that used to be here for the brakes, they don't take it off, so they weld it like this here where the foot peg goes. So the mission in the future is to take this off, grind it off back, put back the bracket plate brake that we're missing, so we could then make the rear brake function as they should. But yeah, little by little, you know, this is things that anybody could go through, you know what I mean? You swap something and then it's like little half-ass, or you forget something or don't know how to do it because it's different stuff. So no shade to nobody. I gave it to them. I had this for over a year, and I'm really pumped. The fact that I turned it on, it turned on me. It sounded okay, gave me hopes. So want to make sure with the carb there's not leaking. At the end, I'm gonna add up oil, take it out, do an oil change, filter all that. See if the noise goes away. If the motor is good, then we golden. If that motor is happen to be bad necking or something, I would like to see if maybe we could find out if we could take it apart, or whatever part we're missing. Work come to work, we have to take and get another motor. I still want to keep this frame. I seen a lot of frames running and stuff like that, that people sell them, so it's no big deal. But I do want to get this motor going because I heard it running. So was a little smoky. I again don't know if it's because the intake of the carburetor here's got a spacing, and instead of come out of the right spot, it was just coming through here. It was burning rich. Can't really tell. Belt time will tell. But I'm excited. Different chapter for, you know, trying to keep you guys motivated. You know, again, deals like this you could get on Facebook all the time. Right now, just to give you a heads up how I do, it's just missing like the front windshield. The cover is broken there. I could fix it up. Everything is intact. I could just transform it, which I'm planning to, you know, paint it, clean it. I don't know what's the plan with it. But stuff like that, you know, people like it. I'm giving you a sample for like big adults, you know, you're trying to do stuff and you don't know. I could simply transform this, clean it, paint it up, trying to get it started with running decent. Where somebody's gonna trying to, you know, trade me for something, I could ask 350 to 400 bucks. This one is if I get it together, manage to turn it on and have it all looking better in pieces with all the parts that I could get and make it look like a bike, I could get close to $300-400. So those combined, it would amount to like $700-800, both running. That somebody will give me a car that they no longer want, a car that can't pass inspection, or they just bought a new car, they just got it sent in the driveway, and that's how you make your game come up, and your come up is stronger. So there's little things that I'm pointing out that I do that it benefit me. I'm not rich. I'm trying to show off. I'm trying to show you guys I'm from the ghetto too. I come from the suburbs. No shame to nobody. What I'm trying to say is that this is the way to do it. Now all of us got mommy and daddy money that buy stuff from the bank and have nice stuff. But it feels great when you buy stuff like that and you put them together and you fix them, you make them look good, and whether you sell them, you trade them, but you did that. I can't wait to see what we're gonna do with this. The hope is to get it all together, because y'all remember we started with the first little dirt bike that I traded for this one in cash. It was just a part bike. I didn't even get to do much. We just did like the color changeover, trying to transform it. But this one I want to get a little further. I want to study the carb situation, see if this one will fit over here, if it's gonna work, if it's not gonna leak. If not, I don't lose nothing. Clean that one, put it back. This one, put it back. Trying to put everything to stock mode so we could get this running and enjoy it and test it out and have fun, man. This is what it is. That when I go places, me and the boys, you know what I mean, we could all have fun, not just me. If I take 2, 3, or 4 of these things, it's just simple putting gas, charge the battery, whatever the case might be, whatever we operating, and we just out, have fun. If it broke, it broke. If we have fun, we have fun, you know, that's what it is. So, but yeah, just showing the little collection. Eventually, this is just the beginning. I want to get into this stuff good that I do a big upgrade for myself. I want to start revenue for these things. I want to get good at it to the point that I could fix motors, take them apart, put them together, put new pistons, new mufflers, new carbs, clean carbs, switch rims, fix wheels, be able to install brake pads, brakes on a bike that didn't have brakes. You know, so many things that I want to learn, that I'm learning, and some things that I already know. But I'm gonna try to pay it forward to you guys, you know, and hopefully we have a great time and along we enjoy. But this is one thing that I want to do the year, and that's this part that you guys seen. I've been saying it for the last 2 years, and I've been holding back. Although you guys go back to my videos for like 2-3 years, y'all see that we have a couple toys in the channel, like motorcycles, 4-wheelers. We had another mini bike like that before. So it's like I started it before, but I didn't took the initiative because I don't know how people were gonna like the content, being that I'm a body guy, man. I'm always doing like EGs, EKs, RX-7 stuff, anything bodywork related, mostly with Hondas and stuff. So this is a different aspect of the channel that's to me that you guys don't see when I'm not doing bodywork and I'm putting bando and I'm doing an engine swap, or I'm painting on a car, or I'm doing a video that motivate. This is the stuff that get me motivated. I'm doing 24/7 when I'm relaxing. So that's why I built this room here for you guys to see content out of here 24/7, what we can out of here that I can do nothing outside. Like right now it's dark outside, it's late, but I could work late here and do videos for you guys now and bring these different aspects to the channel. Hopefully make it grow, make people share it, get people's interest, and everybody share the content and everybody enjoy the content. This is what it's about self-motivate and keep motivated. But I'm so happy, man. Like I said, this is the chapter that I'm starting now, so y'all might witness now with this little bit. Look like a lot of junk, I know, but it's a beginning. All right, because this is business to me also. I could sell this right now, and I try, and I got a few people that ask me, and sort of this. So this is not just a hobby, you know what I'm saying? These are things that once I got on right correctly, the right person, I could get a decent trade, good money. Same with this, that. Even an electric bike, I could make deals with electric bikes, don't get me wrong. For cars, or for all the bigger dirt bikes that need help. I'll show you guys when I do them trades so you guys see that I'm not lying. All this stuff is possible, but yeah, this is the beginning of it. Eventually, I want to start buying more motorcycles, more dirt bikes, more crotch rockets, cruisers, even more electric bikes, you know, and start working and put out more content, you know what I mean? Learn, trying to fix them up. I'll show you guys how they look like, what they're gonna end up looking like, the updates. We also gonna have a part with most or some of the stuff is gonna be for sale, obviously. So if some of you guys are interested, y'all could hit me up here. We exchange information, we'll meet up. And you know, I like to conduct clean business, you know what I mean? I don't deal with stolen stuff. I don't deal with stuff that, you know, is hot or anything like that. I deal with things that, yeah, they partial broken or partially need to get fixed, or partially somebody lost motivation and they left them selling for you. That's why I'm coming in now and trying to give a second light to all of this. But so far so good. It runs. Questionable whether it's gonna run, because I know she runs. Gotta find out this is gonna run. I'm pretty sure we could get that running in the next video when I get it cleaned up and everything buttoned up better. I'll do a clean up video on that separate, how we're gonna do it, what's gonna look like. Even if it's a little bike, I want to make a nice video for the young youth, you know, like kids like my son that like to watch my videos, so they learn from scratch how to do this to yourself, to your cars and your bikes and stuff like that from now. And this is how we start. That's how I want you guys to start. And there's no age, young or late, young or old. We got one passion, and it's right here, what you guys looking at. Everything this gas with pistons, or, you know, it just simply speed, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, this is pretty much the collection. I give you guys the updates on some of the things we are doing, what are we not doing. Like I said, my son got some of his collection already that I have for him there. So I'm gonna get him started with his own things, then I'm gonna have my own stuff. that could work on. Like so far, these two are for the channel. They work on probably possible trade, possible sell, or possibly just enjoy them. Dirt bike the same. The CBR, we'll see where the future comes once that we get it all in the order correctly, that everything goes, that I know for a fact everything's 100%, to the point that it's putting a battery, putting gas after everything has been fastened and tied up, put some air in the tires that they are a little empty from sitting, and simply trying to take it for a ride and hopefully have a good experience. But yeah, very happy, excited, man, excited. Know what I'm saying? Now everything is cars, now everything is paint, now everything is bando, now everything is racing. Well, I'm lying. Everything could be racing because this is racing. But that's another aspect of life. Since I was a little kid, I love cars and bikes. And it's something that I want to share with you guys. Maybe other channels, they just specify you doing this, doing that. My channel is called Mac Dr. Bill for a reason. So whatever we work on, whatever we build, what I'm paying forward, so that you guys learn along with me, and hopefully we have a great time. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it short on this one. I don't want to stay here blogging too much, you know, just talking about it, but it's a dope video, you know what I'm saying, to me, for future viewers to come in the channel, even for you guys at home that, you know, y'all a little tired of the car scene, you know, where they're going to meet, putting money in the car. Enjoy your life a little, man. You know what I mean? These things, they're not so expensive. Like I have put literally a little bit change in everything that I have purchased in order to have fun. That I might have to put a couple bucks here and there, of course. But how much a crotch rocket wouldn't be if you go to a dealer? $4,000 to $5,000, $6,000 at least. Dirt bike, if you get it to a dealer, at least $3,000 to $4,000. A little crash rack like that, brand new. If you go to order to a store, you know, it could be easily $1,200. That little dirt bike, if it was brand new the way it came, it could be easily $1,000 just for that small 49cc. This right here, at a local store like where I live, they go anywhere from $700 to $800 just for this little 100 Coleman little bikes. EV7, you buy them through like Rent Center or whatever like that. That was about $1,400 because Rent Center, you know, they like leeches, like vampires. They just want to suck you dry, you know what I mean? They charge you 4 times of the value of what the item that you purchased. So if you was buying a PlayStation for $200 with Renway and them places, like Aaron's and all of them, you're gonna end up paying $3,000. And that's just facts, not cap. So it's things that, you know, I trying to grab them on the cheap. Find out what I could do, put a little TLC. Maybe sometimes I do fix them. Maybe sometimes I just make them look better. And I decide to pass on. And time's up. And I'll trade it for something good. The thing is that I keep motivated. And I always get a benefit out of this. So this is the beginning right here. At one point, we're going to look at a room. And we're going to have like 40 or 50 of these vehicles. Everything with the proper documentation. Like this have title. Everything that does not have a title will have a bill of sale. Everything, so everything is good. You know, I want to start something good and probably teach you guys the same that y'all could go on Facebook if y'all broke. Y'all want to get into cars, don't have it. Well, maybe start like that. Start buying little bikes like that, $40, $50, $100, fix them. Put the time on it. By the time you flip them, get $500, $600. Now you have money to get a car. After you save up, you do it again. You buy another one, then you got money. They put money into your car. And you just keep doing it forward and forward and forward until you get the things in life. Everything is possible with a little faith and with the blessings from the man above and a little time and patience. So we're going to wrap this video up. Sorry about all the mumbling and jumbling, but I'm just happy about this. So don't be all surprised when y'all start seeing those videos about bikes and mini bikes and dirt bikes and crash rackets and mini crash rackets and this and how to paint, how to take apart and carbs and this and that. If I'm learning, you guys learning along. As I'm learning, I'm paying it forward. Sometimes I might not be perfect. Something that I say, I might have misled or say something wrong or whatever. But I mean well, and you guys definitely get what I'm saying. You guys definitely pick what I'm doing, and y'all definitely are getting motivated. And at the end of the day, that's all I could ask for. That keeps somebody motivated. Maybe earn a like. Definitely a subscribe. And I'll be looking forward for your comments. So, till the next time, I thanks every single one of you for subscribing, liking, and commenting. Till the next time, peace.